right? Best part about it, running in the morning, is saying good morning to other runners. Morning. You remind other people that you're running. Morning, morning, yeah, morning, morning. So I'm out there and I'm running, right? And I'm running, and all of a sudden, like, all these people's reactions weren't really what I was expecting. Like the other, like, morning, morning. These people were more like, one guy crossed the street away from me. Another guy stepped in front of his children. And another guy, like, kind of like gave like that, not sure. Not, like, he just was like kind of like lurking, like not sure. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh. You don't understand how important workout clothes are until you're working out in not workout clothes. Because not only do they function, they also signal to people that you are working out. And when I went down to smoke that joint earlier, I was dressed in jeans and a dress shirt. So I looked like some maniac that just escaped from somewhere that was sprinting the streets of this really nice suburban area. So people were like, oh God, this guy was like looking like, should I make a citizen's arrest? Like, just like tackle me and hope somebody comes behind. But there was nobody coming behind. So I picked up on the social cue and I started walking, and I went to D&D, and I picked up my Munchkin box, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna walk home, right? I don't want to scare anybody else. So I walked home, and I turned the corner back to how I have to go back, and since I had been gone, there is a fold-out table. Some people about 20 yards away, fold-out table, about 6 or 7 people, some clipboards, some cups of coffee, stoned as the devil. And I'm like, right, everyone's thinking the same thing. Crazy religious group. Right? And I'm like, oh shit, it's one of these crazy religious groups that try and like sign me up. You have a moment for Jesus, and I'm like, not one of my eyes are maroon, I don't. So I was like, oh shit. So I'm like 20 yards away, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm like, I gotta pass by them. I'm like, there's no way, like I cannot go by them. And 15 yards away, the guy, one of the guys from the show, starts, he starts going like this. Oh, here we go, this is what we've been waiting for. And starts clapping. And I'm like, oh, fuck. This can't be happening. So all of a sudden I get about 10 yards away, and everybody, all 7 people, start whooping it up, cheering. Can you guys cheer just for 2 seconds? Right? Just imagine that, like, 7 people. So all of a sudden, like, oh God. But it's not every day that, like, people clap for me like that. So I was like, taking it a little bit. Right? So all of a sudden I was just like, oh, I'm like trying to like hold my smile and like, I'm not part of it. And all of a sudden, like, they're fucking whooping it up so bad. 5 yards away I get, and I break down and I start basking in this. I'm just like, I'm taking it all in, right? So all of a sudden, I'm like, fine, where do I sign up? And I reach for the guy's like little pad, right? And he pulls back, like this, like. And at that exact moment, like 20 bicycles flew off my back. And I was like, oh, this isn't a religious group. It's a fucking bicycle finish line. Like, it was a bike race. And all of a sudden, these people were like, they had a good laugh at my expense. And I was embarrassed. Right? If you saw a bird's eye view of what happened to me that morning, you would have saw an adult sneak out of a house, smoke pot, sprint from the house, in jeans, scare a neighborhood, go, where's he going? Oh, Dunkin' Donuts? That's where he's sprinting to? Pick up a crave case, whatever it is, hesitantly walk up to the crowd of people, and then start hamming it up. And then he turned away and sadly walked away with his great face. But I learned something that day. You know, I walked away and I was embarrassed, but I learned something, and honestly, it says a lot about me for me coming up here tonight and stuff like that. So to all of the cult leaders of the house and the religious nuts and the comedy audiences, 20 yards of clapping and I'm all yours. Thank you.